It's been long enough. I'm gonna... Video games. Shut down or anything, right? We're live. Start wandering aimlessly, yippee. So, videos game, huh? You guys like gambling? I found out that it's very easy to entertain people on the internet by promoting things that are either not crimes, but very detrimental, to the people who, experience them. Or, like, crimes where the victim is usually the person committing the crime. Things like gambling addictions and drunk driving. I think that's very interesting. this has a radiant, beautiful motif. Okay, fuck you too. Alright. Look at my badge. Damn, dude, what the fuck am I supposed to do? You know, early this week, I went to the park late at night. It wasn't the usual park I go to. It was like a real far away park. And like, while I was on my way back, while I was on my way back, I saw, like, I was on kind of like this elevated path, and I saw a dog and a cat fighting. Or not like fighting, really, actually. It was more like, I don't, they were kind of like running away from each other, and I don't know. But I don't know what, I don't think this was like a stray, like, house pet dog. I don't know what kind of dog this was. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, like, what kind of like dog this was. I don't know. Cause like the place I live does not it does not get like, you know, like wild dogs, like fucking like, you know, like as far as I know, there's never been like a coyote sighting or whatever in like around where I live in my lifetime or anything. But it was like this like, it was definitely a canine, right? And like, yeah, I see this like stray cat and like this fucking canine whatever it is fighting, and it's like not, it's not, the canine isn't that big. It's like it's like hang on, I have a tape measure right here. I would assume it's like like, I don't know, probably like 10 inches tall, like from the ground to like where its like head would be, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Somewhere between 10 and 20 inches, I know that much. Uh, so like, yeah, I'm walking home and I see this cat and this canine fighting, right? Or like preparing to fight, I think. And I go, oh shit. Um, because like they're pretty far off, but all of a sudden like the cat or something. Because all of a sudden, actually, it might not. I don't know. One of the animals gets really close, and I like run the other way. There's like a, again, I'm on like an elevated path, and like there's like a staircase down. There's a staircase downwards. There's like a staircase that leads off the path, right? So I'm like running towards the staircase. I'm running really quickly, and I look back, and I only saw it for like a split second, but it looked like the canine was running after me, and I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh fuck, oh fuck, and as quickly as I possibly fucking can, I start like sprinting towards the stairs. I don't know if it was actually chasing me, but I still, you know, yeah. Uh, um, yeah. So yeah, I like take off running, and I'm like, I fucking, yeah. I round the corner. I keep going down the stairs. Uh, up tripping and falling down the stairs. They're concrete stairs, by the way. Um, and I make it across the street, without the fucking dog thing showing up. But yeah, now I have fucking bruises on my knees and shit. Actually, not bruises. Like, I don't know. The fucking scrapes. That's what they're called. That's what they are. Yeah. Man. So, That's right, I just fucking remembered. I can present profiles. Ugh. Um... Okay. Man, I love my computer. It's so fast, and
She seems really motherly, doesn't she?
What do you mean, seems motherly? She is my mother. I can't remember what fucking voice I did for Larry.
She's your what?
I'm gonna have to take a pass on answering that one. Wait a second. Why is he getting off so easy this time? Elise is really something. She's like a mother to me. Yeah, you can tell from the kindness reflected in her eyes. When I first looked into her eyes, I just couldn't help it. I started blabbing about all the bad things I'd done in my life. She just laughed that gentle laugh of hers and listened. Are you sure she wasn't just laughing at you? Alright. Woo, yeah! Her! My little Iris! She's really pretty. This girl, she's perfect! She's exactly my type. I wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her.
Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry?
Hey, wait a sec! Didn't you say you were swearing off women? Huh? Yeah, that's right! Of course I have! I have! Basically. But
But?
Iris is different. I feel like... I still have one chance left at the dream. This guy will never change. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. We're progressing in the story.
Everyone! Hey, Pearly!
I love video games. I love gaming.
Dinner preparations are complete. Please come quickly to the main hall.
All right.
I can't wait to dig in, Pearly. I'm going to go to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya is going to be training.
February 7th, 7:46 p.m. Hazakura Temple, main hall.
Boy, am I stuffed.
Are you sure it's all right to eat that much before your training?
Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance. Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk. No pain, no gain, I guess. I'm still worried about you.
Well. I can't remember the voice I did for Bikini either. Let's not dilly-dally shilly-shally. You must get ready for tonight. Good luck, Maya.
All right, here I go. I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess.
Iris, please ring the bell at 10 p.m. At 10 o'clock for lights out, all right? I mean, it probably is 10 p.m., but nonetheless, like.
Yes, Sister Bikini.
And then, after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall.
I understand, Sister Bikini.
Maya and Bikini really seem excited about this training thing tonight. Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight?
Well,
If you'd like, you can come to my room. Perhaps we can read some books together.
Really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading.
Well then, would you like to practice reading with me? A lot of Project Moon fans could, use this help too. I think.
I'd love to.
Pearls is absolutely smitten with Mrs. Dionham. So Larry, what are you gonna do? Me? Well, I'm just gonna hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all. I totally hear you there.
Miss Elise? So, for example, how do you read this?
It says gravelly. It's kind of a tough word.
Oh, okay. And what about this word?
That's another tough one. It says roast. What kind of book is she reading anyway?
Well, I'm gonna go wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll go see you when I'm done, Miss Elise.
Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. February 7th, 9:12 p.m. Hazakura Temple, Main Hall. It's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Why couldn't the nearest bathroom be just a little closer to my room? Who's this? Mr. Wright? Yeah! Oh, it's Dionham. Oh! Miss Dionham. Are you going to use the bathroom too? No, but have you seen Pearl? No, not since after dinner. I thought you said she was going to go to your room. I know, but she never showed up. I'm going to go look for her. Excuse me. Miss Elise Dionham. Woman as mysterious in origin as her last name. But the really mysterious one is... Oh! Sister Iris!
Good evening.
The really mysterious one is this girl.
Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright?
I can't let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk with her. And maybe get some answers. Your Sister Iris, right?
Yes.
So, when did you come to Hazakura Temple? Welcome to the stream, yo. That is radical. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone.
I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home.
I'm sure that's true. I'm actually, wait, no, I don't know where never mind. So, you've never left?
Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini. I've come to think of her as my real mother, as it were.
Ah, I see. But you... Didn't you go to college? And maybe enroll in the Ivy University Literature Department?
No. I never had an interest in going to a big university like that. No. I never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need.
I see.
But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone, too.
That's not exactly something worth bragging about. I don't see any psyche locks. So I guess that means she's not lying.
Please don't stare at me like that.
Okay. What kind of place is this, anyway? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual power or something like that.
It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you.
Well, I have to admit, it is a whole different world up here.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Huh?
Talking with dead people. Who does it help, anyway? I hate it.
Why is my fucking kilobytes a second stuck at 0? I got this one from Steam. Now it's back. Yeah. Really? So then why stay in a place like this?
I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out.
Guess it's almost 10 o'clock now, huh?
Mr. Wright?
Yes?
If it's alright with you...
My fucking kilobytes a second is at 0 and okay, now it's back.
I would like you to have this.
But this is your hood.
It has the power to protect you from evil spirits.
Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too.
I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night.
She is fucking plotting something. We should not be accepting this. She's fucking plotting something. I know it. I don't trust that innocent gaze. I don't... I don't trust her. She is setting us up by giving us this. I am, like, almost sure of it.
I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night.
Like, either it's a setup or this is, like, a crucial piece of evidence. Sister Iris!
Yes?
Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you.
That's...
Sister Iris, please, tell me the truth. You and I, have we ever met before? Oh, shit. Okay, how much is she lying about? Let's see those locks. Fucking 5 of them. Iris.
Oh! It's almost 10 o'clock. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow.
So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try to talk with her again tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Ah! What the? Oh, wait, that was another person yelling. That blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard. It's fucking Elise, isn't it? God, fuck. That's Elise, isn't it? Right there. That scream. I'm sure it came from around here. Ah! Someone's there. On the ground. I love my video game. I love my video game. I love how fast it is. I love how swiftly it moves. I love my video game. Miss Totem! I love how my video game never freezes. Squish. I just stepped on something soft. Oh. Hey! Don't step on my tummy like that! What are you doing laying there in the snow? I was passed out! What do you think? So that blood-curdling scream was you? Forget about that! Hurry up and call the police! Is there even a phone in the main hall? No, but we still get reception up here in the mountains. You must have a cell phone on you, right? I, didn't bring it with me. Oh, you're useless! I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. We've got no choice. You'll have to use the public phone by Dusky Bridge. Hurry! 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 Run as fast as you can! Yes, ma'am. If you don't hurry, Iris will... What'll Iris do, huh? What'll she do? Tell me! Tell me what you... fucking... It's farther than I thought. The bridge is just up ahead. I'll have to go tell Maya what happened, too. Ah! What the fuck? Dusky Bridge! It's burning down! What the heck happened? What are you doing here? Ah! Ah! The inner temple. Don't be stupid! The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now! Listen to me! There's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple! What? The murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe. But please, call the police! I've gotta go! Get out of my way, Larry! It's too dangerous! Nick, wait! I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Crack. Ah! Nick! What the fuck? Weakened even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge's planks snapped and gave way. And as I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me, a final, terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night. Is he dead? Did we die? Did we fucking die? Date unknown. Time unknown. Location unknown. Who could that be at this time of night? Beep. Oh my fucking god! It's fucking Miles Edgeworth! He's back! He's fucking back! Yes, Edgeworth speaking. Hey, get up! It's an emergency! Huh? Larry? Do you know what time it is? It's not Larry, it's Laurice! Laurice Downham! This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and... Wait! Don't hang up! It's an emergency! It's Nick! He took a really nasty spill! Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so... I'm not joking! His life is in danger! What? What happened? Tell me! Talk about a guy with bad luck! You might already be dead! Anyway, you've got to come back! You're the only one that can help! My Iris! My beautiful Iris! She needs help! Alright. I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm at the detention center! Please! Hurry! It's been 1 year since I left that country. I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion. As if I expected anything to change. February 8th, 2:19 p.m. Detention Center. Visitor's room.
Wait, Edgy!
What took you so long? I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could. Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Something happened to Miss Elise, and Nick is... and Iris's bikini, and... Huh?
Say something, Edgy!
Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. Okay, so he is alive. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author, Miss Elise Dionim. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Then, later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says that he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest.
Yes! That's right! You got it!
But they arrested her!
My sweet little Iris!
And here I was, convinced he was the one the police had arrested. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for.
What are you talking about?
They're things Wright gave to me while I was leaving his room. Let me guess, the Magatama and the nunhood. This is the first. He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. And the other... Oh, shit. It wasn't the nunhood, it was the attorney's badge. Fuck. He couldn't possibly be asking what I think he is. Could he?
I'm begging you! Iris's trial starts tomorrow! With Nick out of the picture, you're all I got left! You're the only one that can represent her!
What did you just say?
You know, represent, defend. What were you expecting? Why do you think I called you anyway?
I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who...
Don't talk to me like a kid! I graduated from junior high, you know. Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell.
But I
mean, I heard a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire court before.
How could this country's... Okay, I'll wait. How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay?
Please, Edgy! At least listen to her. Listen to Iris' side of the story.
So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all.
Thank you for coming. My name is Iris.
Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder.
Mr. Wright? How is he? Mr. Laurice said that he might even die.
Fortunately, he will be fine. Larry, you moron! How could you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed.
Thank goodness.
But he's caught some kind of nasty cold.
A cold?
He's running a high fever and is drifting in and out of consciousness. I must be imagining things. This woman. I feel like I've met her before. Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something, if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before.
It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple.
Hazakura Temple? What's that?
It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to unleash your inner spiritual power.
Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well?
No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them.
In that case, what are you doing at that temple then?
I've committed some sins. Sins that I need to pay for. That's why I'm there, and why I continue to train. To purify my soul.
I want to ask you about last night. The night of the crime.
All right. I helped to clean up after dinner, and then we went back to my room at about 8 o'clock. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10 o'clock.
Bell?
We ring it at the same time each night.
I see. And then?
And then... I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there.
Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
So, I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened.
There's more to her story. I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder.
Yes.
However, you didn't go. Because you say you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of? I love it when my video games are video games. Yay! Damn, only 2 here? What in the world?
Is there something wrong?
I'm sorry. It's nothing. It looks like she's not aware of them herself. These must be what Wright was talking about. The psycholocks. I believe he said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something. Not fucking yet, we don't. We don't have any evidence. So, do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night?
I think It was the result of the tremendous spiritual power unleashed.
Spiritual power?
Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example.
Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spirit. He's on r/atheism. I don't believe in spiritual power.
Yes, I understand. Most people don't.
And I am certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please, answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Dionim?
No. I'm not the one who took her life.
Those psycholock things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that's about all that you can tell me.
Thank you very much for listening to my story.
I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you.
Me?
Yes, at the trial tomorrow. He asked me to defend you.
If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, then I will gladly entrust my fate to your capable hands.
But before that, I have one question.
Yes?
Do you know Wright?
Why would you ask that?
Whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little strange.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you?
He is a very dear and indispensable friend.
It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him.
You deceived him?
I heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth.
Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. And until he learns the truth, I don't think he will ever be able to truly recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him. Tell him the truth. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition.
All right, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise.
Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene. It's crime time, baby. It sure is cold, all right. So this is it. Dusky Bridge.
Oh, wow! It's you, Mr. Edgeworth!
Oh shit, it's Gumshoe! Detective Gumshoe. don't see. It's been about a year? Or has it been longer? It doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here. Oh, ouch! And there's that sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth. Let me guess. You were transferred by HR to the local precinct? A wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard. I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir. Gumshoe, indeed. Like gum on your shoe, he's impossible to get rid of. I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty. Great. Thank you, Detective. I thought Prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell ya. Prosecutor Godot? I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple. Well, simple is as simple does, as they say. Oh, you've got no idea how much I miss that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing. A witness? Yeah, that bikini lady. Bikini lady? Here? On this freezing cold mountain? Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir. I may have to talk to this bikini lady. I mean, decisive witness, myself. So this is the bridge that Wright fell through? Yup! I can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross, is how it goes, right? Or was that leap? And? Is there something on the other side? Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't get over there without a bridge, sir. What? Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone's at the Inner Temple doing some training now that they're stuck there. Oh, and now they're stuck there. Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Oh no. Her again? Anyway, the air's really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. No one's gonna be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir. Will she be alright in this cold? So, how did this bridge burn down anyway? Well, I was 100% sure it was lightning. Lightning? Who is this Prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him. Yeah, he's a new guy. Showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy. What kind of a man is he? He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good. If he's so good, then how is it I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case? You bet he is! After all, you know who is right in the middle of it. You know who? Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godot has really got it in for Mr. Wright. Oh? Yeah, he seems to have some kind of a grudge. And what would be the cause of this grudge? I don't know. Maybe he made fun of his mask or something. None of this is making any sense. I better look into this Godot myself. You were telling me a shrimp fried this rice? You were telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning? Yup. Last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. I don't think it was lightning, bros. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck. Weather data to the court record. I see. This is a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. Even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge. Who wrote this? Oh, we got that information from the witness's testimony. Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge. Who is this witness? If it's Iris, I swear to God. Sorry. I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir. I want to see the weather report. Oh, all the evidence is still here. So I wonder what Edgeworth has to say about these. Is there like any different dialogue? Or descriptions, not dialogue? I don't think there is. Okay. Eagle Mountain weather data for February 7th. Snow with occasional lightning strikes. Snow 7 to approximately 10:50 p.m. Lightning 10 to approximately 11 p.m. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45. Around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. Alright, off to the main gate. Larry jump scare. Yo, Reggie! What took you so long? I'm so cold my brain's turned to sherbet. There's only one R, so I think it's sorbet. It's so cold my brain's turned to sorbet! I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country. What do you mean? Wright is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder. Hey, wait a sec! Hold it! Objection! What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another, and... What kind of lame excuse is that? You call yourself a defense attorney? Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney, it sounds plain old weird, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth? I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore. Dude, Edgy! I don't see you for a couple of years and your heart turns to sorbet! There's a fucking difference. Okay, I guess I was wrong. Whoops. I'd say more like sorbet. It is rather cold here. So is it sherbet? I thought it was like sherbet. I don't fucking know. Sorbet and sherbet. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. I didn't even know there was a difference. Iris didn't murder her. Someone else did it. I just know it, okay? Don't trust me on this one. Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is.
Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet?
To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent?
Come on! A girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer.
It so is. It's so her. It so is. I was right after all. I should never have come back.
No! Don't worry! I see things where they really are this time. Honest!
If I had a penny for every time he said that.
It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much. Know what I mean?
Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry.
Oh. Forget it. I didn't say it.
Larry, where were you and what were you doing on the night of the crime? Larry?
What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it?
What?
Get lost. Go back in your shirt and get out of my sight, you creep.
I hope you fucking Christ, man. There's no need to wish death upon him, my God.
I hope your plane crashes and you die.
I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing? As I suspected. Psycholocks.
I'm sorry, man. You know me. I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude.
Okay. Man. Let's go into the main hall. Breathe. Guru Temple, main hall. So is Bikini in here, or what? Yep, there she is.
Hey, hello there. So how are you feeling?
Alright, I suppose. Huh? Who is this? My name is Miles Edgeworth. My. A handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just... Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I'm looking for a woman in a bikini. Well, you have found her. Now, what can I do for you? I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis. You asked nicely. I might. Oh, don't say that. Don't say the last words. No sex. No sex. No sex ever. Sex is not allowed. Sex is illegal. Sex should be banned. No sex. No sex ever. Between anyone at all times, at any times, ever. Ever. Mr. Edgeworth? This is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps on getting cut. My stomach's already growling in protest. So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris? Well, first, I want to hear what you know. First, I'd like to ask you about last night. Well, last night, we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple. She must be talking about Maya. Approximately what time was that? I suppose it was about 9 o'clock when we left here. Training lasts all night long. It's extremely exhausting. The channeling dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch. Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting. Detective, this is no time for flattery. Sorry. Sometime around 11 o'clock, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard. But your duty was in the inner temple. Why did you come back here? The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps. I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason. Oh, you get the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? Why return? As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct? Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I got a bad lower back. A bad lower back? Yes, it's especially bad in the winter. So bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall. So, you left the disciple all alone? Don't be ridiculous. I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she'd rung the bell for lights out. Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? So did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I'd better try to get some more details. All right then. I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard. It must have been past 11 o'clock. No! I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart. Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie. I saw two people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other one was stabbing her from the back with a sword. Did you see this criminal with your own eyes? I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris. Wait, if that's getting revealed at the beginning, then, like, was it actually not her then? Because, like, obviously it's not going to go down that easy, you know? You must have been quite shocked. Of course she was! Try putting yourself in her shoes. It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Right smack in the middle of a courtroom. having to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too. I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed, and then I passed out. Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid. However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural. Unnatural? The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness. I wonder what she means by that. So who is this acolyte that was to train at the Inner Temple? Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course... Special course? It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times. You don't mean to tell me she's still doing that over at the Inner Temple, do you? No! Of course not! You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night, we still hadn't started the training session itself. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, dear, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. Uh-oh, I don't think I like the sound of this. Do you know that small girl? I believe she's Mystic Maya's little sister. Maya has a little sister? Oh, you mean Little Pearl? That's Maya Fey's cousin. Little Pearl? I thought she was going to visit Mystic Elise after we'd finished with dinner cleanup. But I haven't seen her at all since late last night. She's nowhere to be found. You mean she was with the victim? It's all the fault of my stupid, creaky... A little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone. As they say, the plot thickens. Well, that's a demon warning, Hood. Acolytes are highly susceptible to possession by evil spirits, you know. That's why we always wear these for protection. Oh, I see. What are you waiting for? You won't get any protection just by holding it, you know. Put it on already. No, I can't. I was just... Oh, it's like it was made just for you, Mr. Edgeworth. What do you mean by that, detective? It looks absolutely marvelous. You've just got to keep it on for a while. Is this some sort of divine retribution? About this here. Let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachments to much of the transient material realm. I guess you could call me an immaterial girl. I guess she lives in an immaterial world, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? We are living in a material world. An immaterial girl. What this? Huh. Ah! Well, look what you found. That's the master of the Kurain channeling technique, Mystic Misty Fey. Fey. It's been nearly 20 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Apparently, she intended to pass on the master title to her daughter. Who is this daughter? Well, I myself am part of a branch family of the Fey clan. But even I am not privy to information concerning the main family. It's Maya, right? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try those psychic locks. Oh wait, we can go here? I thought this was across the bridge. February 8th, Hazakura Temple. Courtyard. And this is where the murder took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched. Thanks, Detective. I'll just have a look around. It looks like the police are still investigating. Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd better ask just to be sure. Are you really gonna defend that nun Iris at the trial tomorrow? Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and now I must follow through with my commitment. Well, in that case, I've gotta be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation. Don't worry about it, Detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own. You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap. Yes, you do that, Detective. Just has your runny spout leaked over the years? The victim is the famous picture book author, Miss Elise Dionim. Her entire past, up until she won that writing award last year, is a total mystery. It's hard to believe in this day and age that you can still find people like that. The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock p.m. on February 7th. Cause of death was blood loss, resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon. The murder weapon? The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir. That's terrible. Yeah, but there's one strange thing. Yes? The victim's entire body was covered with bruises. The bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a two-story building. A two-story building? That would be about the same height as that room in front of us, correct? Hey, you're right! Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth! That just happens to be the room that Elise Dionim was staying in. Maybe she was pushed out of the window after she was stabbed by the sword. Time, 10 to 11 p.m. Yeah. Now then, Detective. Let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far. Okay, let's take a look at the map. I love video games. Man, I'm really hungry. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, the head nun, right after they'd finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple. At 10 p.m. after ringing the bell for lights out. Iris went to the inner temple. When she got there, Bikini had to take over while she went back to Hazakura Temple. after taking a hot bath to soothe her back. Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. The Inner Temple, huh? I'd like some more information about that place. What is this Inner Temple that Maya was supposedly training at? According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of Dusky Bridge. The bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the Inner Temple? Nope, not a thing. Nothing? The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there. So, the only thing there is the Inner Temple. I hear it's not the kind of place a person could survive in. Please be alright, Maya. The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor? I'm pretty sure it's that Godot guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so they're looking for a replacement. They're gonna bring in the guy from the first trial again. What's his fucking name? The guy with the wig. The comb over. What do you mean? It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. Wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught a cold and won't be defended. I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor. Yeah, I can see why. But I'm not the one you have to worry about. I love how fast my computer is. It's so good. I love it. I think the real problem is gonna be that judge. Yes, he certainly would remember my face, even after such a long absence. I mean, are we sure? That's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. We've only met each other once. There's a good chance he won't remember me at all. Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there made a big stink, sir? There's no need to worry. I've paid everyone off. Nobody will be saying a fucking thing. I pulled a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing. Wow, Mr. Edgeworth. I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull. Alright. Let's get looking. What's this? It looks like a wizard's staff. It belonged to the victim, Miss Elise Dionim. There's nothing strange or magical about it. Oh, yeah. Listen, this is just between us, okay, sir? Yes. What? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this. All right. The truth is, I was a kid. I wanted to be a wizard. That is so fucking cool. That is so fucking real. That is so real. That is so real. That is so fucking real. Wizard Gumshoe real. That is so fucking based. That's it? That's what you wanted to tell me? That's it! He's so silly. His staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it? Just the victims. And staff added to the court. Ah! I just love skiing. How the fuck... Isn't skiing a rich person thing? You're broke, Gumshoe. Really? You don't, seem like the type. Well, what about sleds? Sleds? Nah, they're a little too kiddie, you know? Mess with my hard-boiled... What hard-boiled image? Gumshoe, you just admitted you wanted to be a wizard when you were a child. Out of nowhere. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth? Is the world starting to go mad? Step ladder! Or ladder! Fuck yeah! Ladder conversation! Ladder conversation! Woohoo! Give it up for the ladder! The main gate must be just over that stone wall. Ah, stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all. Detective. Perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words. I don't know what that word fucking means. What, no stepladder? No ladder versus stepladder conversation? Come on, I've been fooled, I've been trolled, I've been duped. So the sword from this gold statue was actually the murder weapon? It sure is. It's called a shichishito, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir. There's still blood on it. I suppose this is the victim's blood? Yup, it's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints on the hilt of the shichishito, too. Fingerprints? Naturally, they match the prints we got from the younger nun, the defendant. Her fingerprints are on the murder weapon? What's wrong? You're looking really solemn. Is this how it is for right? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney? Yeah, I figure it doesn't feel really good. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Shichishito, added to the court record. It's a lantern. I suppose they light it at night. There's something elegant about the light of a fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight. Detective, can you not afford to pay your electricity bill? How did you know? Okay. Let's go somewhere else. Got a good couple more bits of evidence. Why don't we try unlocking those psyche locks? Psycho locks, whatever the fuck. I don't know. Huh? Where's Larry? Where's Larry? I don't see Larry anywhere. Maybe we scared the poor kid away. His heart was shut tight with a number of psycho locks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. Okay. Why don't we investigate some stuff? This gate looks quite old. Strong enough to resist the weight of time. That's the Mr. Edgeworth I know. You got a real flair for words, sir. I have always appreciated this kind of old, timeless elegance. That's exactly how I feel, too. Take this coat, for example. Like a fine wine, it gets better with age. Even fine wine turns to vinegar and begins to stink at some point. I suggest you wash that atrocious rag you call a coat, detective. I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountains. Say, this just gave me a great idea. Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. I've got an idea for a brand new invention. It might even make me rich. An invention? Yeah, a car that can travel on snow. I'll call it a snow car. So what do you think, sir? It's revolutionary. This is going to change the world. Give this man $1 billion. Now. Would you go for a ride on something like that? Absolutely. Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides. Big bell. I can see a small bell tower from here. Hey, that just reminded me. There's something I've always wondered about. Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. We call a person who tells a lie a liar, right? So why don't we call a person who rings a bell a beller? Or a truer for a guy who tells the truth. Oh man, I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight. I had no idea he was such a deep thinker. That must be the main hall back there. A brilliant deduction, sir. Are you trying to flatter me, Detective Gumshoe? A brilliant use of suspense to build attention, sir. According to Wright, the head nun has some important information. I can't miss the opportunity to speak with her. Okay, then we'll speak with her. Let me present some more evidence. You have the murder weapon right here. Okay, I guess there's nothing. About this picture. Well, look at that. I look pretty S to the XE, don't you think? Yeah, absolutely. Up until recently, we've avoided exposure in such magazines. But this time, we had our reasons. Is that so? For example, well, why deny the world the sight of such a lovely face? Man, you know what I could fucking go for? A burger. I love burger. So, you said you went with Maya to the training hall in the Inner Temple last night. Did you happen to see Iris while you were there? Of course I saw her. I told her to meet us after ringing the 10 o'clock bell for lights out. So you're saying Iris came to the Inner Temple then? Of course she did. Iris has always been a good, obedient girl. After that, I had Iris help Mystic Maya begin her training. But that doesn't fit with Iris' story at all. She said that she never went to the inner temple. As they say, the plot thickens. She's a very important visitor, you know. An honored acolyte. Honored? How so? The Fey name is synonymous with the Kurain channeling technique. Therefore, she must be a spirit medium of great power indeed. Now that you mention it, 1 year ago, there was a case that was about the master of the Kurain channeling technique. Detective. I detest talking of supernatural drivel. I suppose now you'll say she has midi-chlorians? Ho ho ho! So it gives you the creeps, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? That's got nothing to do with it. Oh! How could such a terrible thing have happened? It's all my fault! Well, come on, lady. I don't think you need to take all the blame yourself. Quiet! What do you know anyway? Ouch! You're scary. With that stupid 5 o'clock shadow and that stupid old coat of yours. It's too bad that you weren't the one who just... God fucking damn, bro. Lay off! My god. Why does she have to take it all out on me? Her anger does seem a little manufactured. We haven't unlocked any talking top. You're living in a material world. I'm a material girl. Oh wait, we've already seen this dialogue. Let's ask about Pearl. Oh, this poor girl. Where could she have gone? Well, we checked out her home and she's not there. And she's nowhere in the vicinity of the temple either. Which means there's only a few other possibilities as to where she could be. Ah, do you think maybe she fell off the bridge and was carried downstream? Why do you have to be such a pessimist, detective? I was just trying to think like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Ironic. I became a pessimist only after I had the pleasure of working with you. You know something's really good? Apples. Apples are so fucking good. They're so underrated. Apples are like such an underrated fruit, okay? Whenever you hear people talking about their favorite fruits, it's always like, oh, I strawberry, or like whenever you're on like social media or whatever the fuck, you see people talking about like, oh, strawberries are so good, watermelon's so good, fucking, I don't know. Every now and again you hear like, pear, oh, I love pears. Fucking nobody ever talks about apples. Apples are so fucking good. Okay? Apples are like apples deserve more attention. I think this is the same Yeah, this is the same dialogue as presenting her profile, I guess. I don't know. Well. Check this shit out. I'm gonna go back to the main gate, I guess. Oh wait, there's another area to investigate. I don't think we've actually checked it out yet. Hey, it's a public phone! You don't see a lot of these anymore. That's true. Since we got one here, why don't we take a photo as a memento? Well, sure, why not? Oh, darn it! I don't have a camera with me. I'm gonna go buy a disposable camera. I'll be right back, sir. What's so special about public phones? Why is he so fascinated by them? Some letters are wildly engraved into a roughly cut boulder. Dusky Bridge. It certainly is an appropriate name. You need to get some glasses, Mr. Edgeworth. The sign says Dusty Bridge. I can see how you read it wrong, though, sir. You're the one who needs glasses, Detective. Try reading it one more time. Ah, you're right. It says Dusky Bridge after all. Guess whoever wrote this made a mistake. So this is the bridge Wright tried to cross? Pretty reckless, if you ask me. I'm amazed he survived the fall from up here. Yeah, he's one lucky guy, sir. Now I see how he manages to win his cases in court. Blind luck. I think dumb luck suits Wright just a bit better. There's a little shack down that way called Heavenly Hall. A shack? It's like a rundown doghouse for losers that can't bear the freezing drafts of wind. Kinda reminds me of my apartment, sir. The name Heavenly Hall makes it sound like a palace. Giving a hovel a great name is a crime itself. I'd call it false advertising. By the way, the name of my apartment complex is Compton Castles. That's not such a great name if you ask me. Well, it's not such a great apartment either, sir. It looks like a pretty good distance to that far cliff. Yeah, it's gotta be around 100 yards or so. Detective, that's not even close to 100 yards. Well, I gotta admit, I'm not very good at judging distances. He's just like me for real. He's literally me. Literally me. It's about 20 yards or so, and impossible to cross without a bridge, it seems. Fuck, I'm starting to space out. How's about those psyche locks? No, she's not there. She's not gonna be there, is she? Great. Detention center visitor's room. Oh, no, there she is. There she is. Hi.
Ah, Mr. Edgeworth.
I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind.
But I've already told you everything that
Iris, please remember, I'm on your side. You can tell me anything.
Yes. Thank you.
I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Dionim with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well.
What?
When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet, Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night.
But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night.
It looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psycho locks. Alright. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna save first. Hey, I just realized my mic was off.
Yes, I swear. I already told you that.
Yes. You said you didn't go because you were frightened.
That's right.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? Okay, it's not that. Perhaps this is what you were afraid of. Well?
I'm sorry, but you're wrong.
Huh? Why is your voice trembling like that?
It's just that your eyes are scaring me.
Blast. I must be trying too hard to bluff. Please excuse me. I'm still not used to this role I've been assigned.
No, I should apologize. I'm sorry for being such a scaredy cat.
Anyway, I'm still determined to find the answers to this mystery.
But I'm telling you,
was in my room all last night. If that's the case, the obvious. Oh, we have already. Okay. Let's see. Do we have anything at all? Like at all? I don't think we do. Now, the stream's been going a little bit. This stream's been a little quiet, and I don't think it's gonna get much louder. I'm not sure nobody's really interested all that much. So, you know, I'm gonna wrap up for today. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, thank you to, everyone